All right, guys, welcome to this very special video. We're talking about audio and audio only. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, guys, maybe not clap, huh?
No, that's awful. Clap between your dialogue.
Okay. This is something that I personally don't feel comfortable with. So I always try to work with people that are comfortable with it and are actually good at it. So that's why Bente is here.
Yes.
She's going to talk us through everything that you need to know in order to get started as a sound recordist. So we're talking about accessory use, time code, the metadata, and then also levels, inside, outside, and a whole lot more. So a lot to talk about. But first, Bente, how did you get started and who are you?
Yeah, who am I? I'm Bente and I studied at Film Academy in Amsterdam for 4 years, sound design. I don't like to be in a studio without daylight and just one director. So I went for my internship to South America and I was like, wow. I'm with a lot of cool people. I'm outside with ridiculous hours. You can see the whole world while working and do this amazing job like making a film with a lot of cool people.
All right, so let's talk about prep first. What do you do at home the day before the shoot?
Okay, the day before the shoot, I go to the garage, which is next to my bedroom, which is awesome. And there's all my stuff. And I received a call sheet from the producer. And then you niet lachen. When I receive the call sheet from the producer, I'm just looking like the location, the actors, how many. So I go to my recorder and put some track name presets, like you have actor Sjoerd, Frank and Bente. So I will put Sjoerd, Frank and Bente in my track name presets. Time code, super important. So this is my master locket and I lock it to my recorder so it's continuous jam. So it's always in sync. So this will go into my recorder and then I have these nano lockets and I will put it on the cameras. So if I'm leaving home to set, I will just put it on. I don't know why, but I put it all on. So it's syncing. Yeah. And then when I'm on set, when I see the camera, people putting the camera on the tripods, I'm just sneaking in with my nano locket and the right cable and I just sync it. So it's quite easy.
Just for people that have no idea what we're talking about, what is time code?
Time code is like a reference between the recorder from audio and the camera. It's like like the same clock ticking. Yeah. And then you can just sync it in DaVinci with a floop.
Yeah, it's super easy and it's like the best way to sync audio. It saves you a ton of time because if you have to do it with like this clap thing, it just doesn't, like, it's not efficient. And what you can do, for example, in DaVinci Resolve is just you smash all the audio clips in the same folder as the video clips, you right click and do sync on timecode and it's done. Yeah. So it's super fast and efficient and that can be achieved by using these devices.
I use this ambient timecode because it feels strong. It's like kind of metal thing. It's just, you can drop it down, don't do it, but it feels super solid and that's what I like when I'm buying gear. And I like the thing that the master locket is just syncing with my nano lockets the whole time. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about my time codes.
Something that is very beneficial by using these devices is that you don't have to clap anymore. And that's super nice for documentary, of course, because sometimes something happens and you just want to capture it. And if you then have to stop that, something that happens, you know, organically and just, oh, wait guys, we have to clap. Then everything, like the whole magic is gone. So that is also a massive benefit of using this setup, this way of shooting with time code, and yeah, that's very, very nice. Yeah. You put everything on the day before to be hassle-free on set, to have more time, to have more sort of headspace for other things on set, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
No, because when you're arriving on set, there's always people and they come up to you with questions or changing things, and then just all the things is just set.
Do as much in prep so you have time to be social on set, for example.
Yeah,
just,
of course, and have a breakfast. Yeah.
Okay, so the second thing that we're talking about is you walk on set. right? So you've done all the prep, you've done everything at home, you've done all the, well, we've talked about getting on set silently and just sticking that nano locket on the camera.
Yeah.
So what is it you do then? Yeah, so you've synced the cameras basically with your audio set. What is it you do then?
What I do then is just setting up my mics, including the lavs. So I'm prepping the lavs, I'm prepping my boom pole or an C-stand, or I have an assistant who just preps his boom. But then I'm miking up people. Like if I'm on a documentary set, I'm miking up the character of the documentary.
Yeah.
So I use this like a band where you can put in the transmitter. So I put in the transmitter, and then I'm just miking up with a lav. I use DPA 6060, and that's the best sound. It just sounds like a boom. I have this wireless digital Thexcom transmitter, and I love to have a wireless boom, so you just can put your boom in a corner or in your stand and adjusting the mic or check the time coding, and you just can walk around without having your boom wired.
You always want to be able to move quickly.
Yeah,
so,
just jump in a car or get upstairs in the house or jump in a boat. So it's super flexible, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
nice.
It's a nice thing.
All right, so then you've mic'd up everybody. Basically the whole set is ready to go.
Yeah.
Then action. And what is it, what you do whenever, for example, a set is being rebuilt, or like you know, on documentary shoots it's a little different maybe, but for instance, on a feature, fiction, say a set is being rebuilt, lighting is changed, and what is it you do then? Are you sitting still, or are you just chilling in a corner, or what's the...
I like to be chilling in a corner, but first I'm just gonna check the batteries of all the actors. I'm gonna check the battery of the recorder, the time code, just like make everything nice and tidy, including all my stuff. So then I'm just doing the sound checks again, because the actor is walking around. I'm just checking the levels or that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna get a coffee.
Nice, nice.
And watch people work.
And the next thing we're talking about is accessories. What are a couple things in your kit that are of vital importance to your set? You can pick it up.
Just that it's a silly thing, but this thing saves my life, because with this thing I put it on my pants, and these are all the tape things for my laps. So if I'm just walking through an actor and I'm like, gonna just adjust it, and like I have all these kind of different tapes.
What else?
This is one of them.
What's next?
I have this cool.
This is the fun part.
Boxes.
Boxes are always good.
I love boxes. So I have these concealers for the lavs, so it won't brush with your clothes, because then it's just...
Yeah, it's soft.
And I have like all these furs for windy circumstances for the beach. I'm gonna use this. Nice. And then you have another tape thing to put your mic between it.
Yeah. So what would you say is the best way to set up a lav? Because now we have a concealer and then just tape like this on my skin.
Yeah, because if you have a lav, it's just a lav, and if you touch it, it's
cracking or
noisy.
Making noisy.
So I love to use a concealer, put a mic in, and then put a tape on the concealer, and then it just look like this under the shirt, and it just go over, but you don't hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good sound.
Nice. Okay.
So like,
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Remember that. Remember that. All right. So let's go over this case, your arsenal of gear. Yeah. Something that you're really proud of, and that you show to me pretty much every time we work together. Is your little light. Why the light? Like.
If you're wrapping up at night, you can just see your stuff. Like how amazing! I built it myself. Yeah, I'm really proud of it.
We cut it off because it's flickering. We checked it already, but what's the most important item in this? Well, that's maybe a difficult question.
No, you cannot say one most important, because it all works together.
Exactly, but
I can say it really quick.
Let's do it.
Like cards for the recorder to record on, batteries for my transmitters, XLR cable, spare headphones, bow tie to have more range for my transmitters. Wow. And then I have here batteries for my recorder, and I put a sticker on with full, so my assistant knows it's full. Then I have my IFB sound for director or camera people who wants to listen what I'm recording. Then, super important, nano lockets.
Nano lockets.
Time codes. Then here I have like bands. I don't know if band's a good English word. Normally here's my mic, but it's now up there. It's a Shure CMC1. And then another spare headphone, my transmitter from Sexcom, T-Rox.
So this is the third, you have 3, no? 4.
4.
Yeah, so that's the 4th.
5. Yeah, and then here some antennas, screwdriver.
Always important to have screwdriver.
There is some Leatherman somewhere. Must be there.
All right, well,
So, yeah,
nice.
it's
And
pretty.
it's all been put in a pally case.
Yeah, and you can just, it's a trolley, so you don't
Nice.
have to.
Yeah, that's
just,
really nice.
Yeah. Hello, Shirt. I'm
Hi.
gonna mic you up because you're my actor today. So, I will put this in my pants. Here we have the strap. I will put the transmitter in there. So, if you want to put your shirt up for me, thank you. Just put the strap here. Look, it's super thin, so you won't see it. Put it tight, so that will sit there the whole day. Then we here have the left with a concealer. It's super good tape because super sticky for the whole day as well. And I put it here, you have this whole thing. I will put it here because your shirt won't get over the mic and stuff. Then I'm just getting rid of the cable. Voila, you don't see the transmitter or the left, but good sound.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Wacht, zal ik hem vasthouden?
Jij vast, dan klik ik alles er wel aan.
Jezus, wat zwaar zeg.
Dit moet je wel even knippen hoor, want dit moet heel snel kunnen gaan.
Maar record ook gewoon op. Dit is het toch? Weet je zoiets?
Ja.
Can you explain us, or can you walk us through the technique? So what I always see you do is you, even for the slightest movements, I see you tilt or rotate or do really small movements. Why is that? What's the reason for that?
Because you want to be on mic, like you can draw a line from your mic through the mouth, and you can just hear it, the good sound. Because some people are talking like this, and then I'm rotating the mic because I'm talking there. Now it's here. Here's a sweet spot. So Frank is now booming here, but it should be here. So it's quite a hard technique to be super good.
Okay, so
on
now is he
mic.
somewhere in Never? Yeah.
No.
Now he was Neverland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Sjoerd is talking and you were just like, yeah. And do you keep the mic on Sjoerd or are you?
Yeah,
then
I would
also-
say on Shure because he has the most dialogue at the moment.
Yeah.
But booming a documentary is more difficult than a fiction because you have the script and my boom operators learn the script, the lines of the actors. So they're like, it's Shure for 3 lines and then Bente for 1. You can just practice. But in the documentary, you don't know.
All right. So what about levels? I know from my personal being that I have a pretty loud voice. How do you cope with that? Because I see Frank standing here, both hands up, But what if the person that I'm having a conversation with, has a really soft voice?
Yeah, that's a good question. I will say put your level then in the middle of both voices because I'm always put my levels on it while they're just talking and we're not filming. But if we start filming, people have lower voices and they like
more nervous
because everyone is quiet. So you have to put it a little bit up. So it's nice if you're a documentary, you can just adjust the sound or have a technique with one arm and you can just
I see you do that, the head.
Yeah. Sometimes I do the head thing and I can just watch the actors or the people in the documentary and watch my levels and do it all at the same time. But now I'm doing this for 2 years full time, so my ears are training the levels, so I don't need to watch the screen. I can just hear if it's too loud or too soft and I just like, okay, this fader.
All right, so nice. I think that is everything that we need to talk about indoors.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach because the sun is shining. It's windy, right?
Yeah, it's a good day in
It's a
Holland.
good day
Yeah.
to do sound recording on the beach.
Yeah.
So let's do that, all right?
Yeah, let's go. Hey, sure.
All right, we're outside. Nice.
Outside, on the
Okay.
beach,
On the
with a lot of
beach.
wind. So the boom has this furry thing, so there's not wind in the shotgun mic.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually working really well, is it?
yeah. You
Frank confirms. Nice.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the boom setup,
yeah.
because it's obviously different than what we had inside, because this fur thing is on there.
First of all, it's a shotgun and not
Yeah.
the small mic.
Okay, so you changed the small one into
Yeah.
the blue one, no?
Yeah, the blue, the C-mids. Yeah.
C-mids.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's more. It's more
Directional.
It's more directional
Okay,
mic.
so
yeah.
more of the sounds from the side are not being recorded. Everything
Yeah.
that is in front of the mic is recorded.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's more directional. Nice. So, and why this one? Like, why the fur cover? What's the deal with that?
It's for the wind as well.
Yeah.
You can take it off really easily. I would take it off. Now you will
Let me
hear
take off my headphone.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it's
It-
up.
Let's put it back on
Yeah,
there
it is
because
helpful.
Why wouldn't you use the big shotgun mic indoors? What's the reason for that?
Ga ik even goed over nadenken, dan moet ik een goed antwoord op geven. Because inside you can have good reflections or good reverbs of the room you are in. But outside, if you're using a mic and it recording the water
Yeah.
and the birds and the
Yeah.
companies over there and boats, you don't want to have it. But if you're in a room or in a bedroom, it can be nice to have the acoustic of the room.
So you actually want that, so
Yeah,
that's why you use a
exactly.
shorter mic
Yeah.
to record more of the
Yeah.
ambience.
So this is a
Nice.
shotgun, and the other thing is like hoe heet super near ook in the English term.
Hoe?
Ja, het is super near. Dit is, hoe heet het nou?
Super near.
Ik heb wel een appje waar
Supercardioid.
het is. Oh, het is een cardioid.
Cardioid?
Cardioid.
Okay, so Bent is a
Yeah.
professional sound recordist, and she doesn't know the difference between cardioid,
And the supercardioid. Yeah, I do know the difference, but not in English term. So I use a cardioid inside and a supercardioid outside.
Nice.
And I just explained why.
Okay, cool. So, any tips for Frank here? Because I see his shoulder burning.
Now, okay, he's giving up. So I would say you stand over there. So because you're making a lot of shadow now, and you don't want to make shadow, but now you're in frame.
Yeah,
So
and super wide.
Blur your lenses, see the light, and know where the dialogue is. It's not on the longest.
Crazy. Oh.
I can do it. Come on, you can do it. A little bit, yeah.
If you have to do this, like the long boom one,
Yeah.
how long can you keep that? You know, how long can you hold it on?
You can use an Apple box, like a wood box. You can stand up, so
Yeah.
it makes you longer.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do this, but you can actually maybe do this or find a way that's not that heavy for you.
Yeah.
Or you can do this, the lazy one.
But honestly, is your back hurting at the end of the day?
You can train it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get used to this, right? It's not. Yeah.
Okay, toch ga ik hieronder staan.
Right.
Okay, so.
That's
Okay.
it's funny the first time, but after 2 years I cannot laugh about it anymore. Sorry.
Okay, so.
You're funny.
Waar we het over hebben?
Can-
We're trying to work here.
How's the booming going? You're tired, right?
Okay, so we're at the beach right now. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of birds, water, things going on. What would be the very best tip that you can give us in a situation like this?
Okay, first we need Frank to give the best tip.
Frank!
Hey! So I heard a lot of water and there are some big rocks and the water is just making
Splashing on
a
there
lot of
and-
noise.
yeah.
So the best thing to do now if you're recording dialogue is to boom from underneath. Because if you're booming from underneath, you don't point the mic on the water with the big rocks.
And
but on
remember,
my
we're
voice.
using a very long microphone, which is super directional.
Yeah.
So it's only capturing what's in front. So
So
now
I
you're
think you
capturing the
can
sky.
hear the difference quite well. If I'm standing here and you're booming my dialogue now, but
you
now
keep on talking, yeah. and
can
then-
hear a lot of water. Maybe now
crazy.
it's a little bit
You hear it.
less. Yeah, you hear
Loud and
difference. Yeah, but I think the best tip is to use your ears. It sounds stupid,
Yeah.
but you can just use your ears while working sound.
That's it.
Kapot.
Okay. Goed zo? What do we call this?
A rap.
A fucking rap.
Yes.
It's a rap. All
Yeah.
right, Bente, thank you so much for helping out.
Thank you.
Guys behind the camera, thanks for helping out.
You.
Hopefully it was helpful for you guys. Hopefully you learned something, you take something away. You're ready to get going on set
And get some good sounds.
and get some good sound. Yeah. I know I lost Frank today. He's going to be sound recorders from now on. Aren't you, Frank?
No?
Okay,
Fine.
well guys, thanks so much for watching. Later. All right, so we're not done yet because Ambient was nice enough to send me 2 of these nano locket devices. And these are actually super useful, especially if you're a one-man band and you're doing a lot of interviews. You can use the red and green button to mark a point in the waveform so you can, whenever you put everything in the edit, see which points you thought was good while recording it. Super useful. I can give one of these away to you guys, so make sure you what do we do for this giveaway? What should we do? Like,
Comment down below.
comment down below. But what do we comment? Oh, comment the most emotional quote that you've ever heard in a film that made you cry in the comments down below. And who knows, you'll win one of these nano locket ambient time code logging devices. Okay, bye.
If you get shoot to cry, you win.
If I like a take, I press the green button. If the take was not that good, the red one. In the post, I can now import these markers in Adobe Premiere Pro. Two things happen here. The clips are automatically labeled as good or bad, and I can see the markers directly in the timeline. How will this work technically? Way 1, the creative mode. All you need is one nanolocket logger and keep logging. All you have to do once a day is holding the nanolocket into camera and press the green button 3 times in a row. Using this as a reference, the software will match all markers to your clips. Way 2, the sync mode. For more accuracy, put one nanolocket on each camera to ingest timecode. The logger in your hand will be always in perfect sync with your cameras, and your markers will be placed frame accurately.